That was pretty good, wasn't it? Yet again, Manchester City were absolutely inevitable. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I've only just got home. The traffic was really bad, so it took me an awful long time to get back from the Etihad. But we are here right now, right now. Anyway, to talk about Manchester City being absolutely sensational as per usual. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget as well to hit the like button on this video. It does help support the channel. Please do as well. Consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm at 64,671. I need another 29 to get to the 700 there. We can do it well on this video at the same time. I also would quite like to say, download OneFootball. Click the link in the description below, head over to OneFootball, get all your Manchester City stats and information, all the breaking news from across the world of football. It is the best football app on the market. It is wonderful. It does help support my channel as well. And you can go over there and you can get all the data about Kevin De Bruyne's assists and Erling Haaland's goal, and use that information to brag to all your friends about just how good Manchester City are right now, because we are brilliant. Download it right now by clicking the link in the description and getting all the news across every team, every player, every goal. It is wonderful. What are you waiting for? I've been using it for like 6 years. I can guarantee you it's very, very, very good. So that was great. As Mark just very succinctly said, as he always does, we'll win them all. Mark's always there with the super chat saying that. We will, maybe we won't, but I don't know if I've ever felt more confident about that scenario. We are a very good team. Mark, you're a very good person. Thank you so much for the super chat. So yeah, I've just got back from the Etihad. I was working today on the Match Day live show alongside Michael Brown, ex-Man City midfielder, and of course Kel there. And it was great watching it from where I was sat, because I watched all the beautiful football and all the glorious, entertaining moments unfold in front of my very eyes. We were a very packed and very beautiful stadium today, and it was a really good day yet again. This City side are really, really, really quick clicking into gear at the moment. I mean, I'll head over to the stats from this game. Let me get over here. I need to zoom out a little bit. But 21 shots on target, 12 shots on goal with 8 on target to their 5, which is very impressive. 66% possession. I don't think we were at our very, very best, by the way, but we were still clearly very, very good. Of course, the goals from Joao Cancelo, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland. Who else? Let's be honest. And Foden and Mahrez as well. We go to the table. Let me go to the Premier League table. We are currently sat at the top of the table. Don't know how long it'll last, but we are up there. 2 points ahead of Arsenal, who play tomorrow against Liverpool. It's actually going to be a really interesting game. Currently Spurs winning 1-0, by the way, as you just noticed there. But either way, look at that goals for record. We are averaging over 3 goals a game, 3.2 or something. I don't know what it is. I'm just guessing, but something like that. It's a stupid record. Yeah, 33 goals in 9 games, 98, 27. Yeah, it's like 3.5 goals a game. It's quite remarkable. When you go look at Manchester City's run of form in terms of goals, you know, look at this here. I'm not sure if you can see it all, but you've got your 4-0, you've got a 5-0, a 6-3, a 3-0, and a 2-1 against Dortmund, of course. Then 4 and we got 1-1. Of course, we've got a 6 there against Forest, and 4, and that. It's just an awful lot of good stuff, basically. City are looking absolutely incredible right now, which I love. I do love to see it, and I'm sure you do too. I'll go to the Premier League, like top scorers and all that kind of stuff. So let's have a look at the players. I mean, this is remarkable here. So the top scorers, of course, it's Haaland with 15. K's on 8 currently. Then assists, KDB is on 9. The second is Bernardo Silva with 4. 9 assists already. It's remarkable. And 15 goals, of course. I mean, things look absolutely wonderful. And I thought City today were just, gosh, we were good, man. We were good. Could we score over 106 goals, JM? Double 11? Quite possibly. And I think it's very, very likely. Did I leave my pregnant partner? Yeah, I did. I went to I did leave the wife today at home. But I've got to pay the bills and all that kind of stuff. And I was on call, I could have got back within half an hour if I needed to, But I enjoyed it today. Are the Cancelo Culture t-shirts still available? Of course they are. You're like, you know what? If you want a Cancelo Culture t-shirt, you know where to go, man. I'll put it on the screen right now for you if you're big into Cancelo Culture and stuff, It'll be available somewhere right now, maybe it should show somewhere. Pin products. There we go. Cancelo Culture t-shirt should be pinned at the top of the comments, maybe potentially now. But either way, I think City are starting to get into their best form. Do you remember at the start of the season when everything felt very one-dimensional? Everything felt like it felt like basically it was just KDB crossing the ball to Erling Haaland, and we were relying a little bit on individual brilliance. Right now, it feels like City, as it always is the case, it takes about 10, 11, 12 games to get going. City are really starting to iron out any of those problems, and we're really starting to find our best form. They are really getting into gear right now, and we're seeing Manchester City learn from any previous little mistakes and play the best football. Guardiola has been really obviously on it in the training ground. He wants these players to, keep the ball. He wants these players to show just how good they are, but at the same time not be wasteful in possession. Keep the ball, score goals, but dominate games and find that blend between this goal-scoring hungry machine that we are and also the possession kind of total territorial dominance that we've got these days. And we are starting to find that. Like, we're starting to score loads and loads of goals. We know that. But we're seeing confidence throughout the team, and bit by bit, every single player is starting to find their form. Obviously, Cancelo today was the headline act, a beautiful individual goal. But the favourite thing about the goal for me, well, it wasn't the favourite thing. The goal was the favourite thing. But an interesting side note was how that we didn't stop playing even though that Foden was down injured. We kept going and going. And I love that it's become a thing in Manchester City. We don't stop if someone's injured. We don't. We just carry on, even if it's on our own teammates. We've scored a couple of goals now. We've had players down of ourselves, and we carried on against United when Varane was down. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. It's really, really encouraging. And it was a great goal from Cancelo. And of course, as well, that Trivela half volley cross to Mahrez, which he missed. Stupid. And then, of course, a beautiful assist. So I think it was a 1-2 with KDB, was it? Or 1-2 with Grealish? But either way, it led to Erling Haaland's goal. Cancelo was on fire. And he absolutely deserves a number 7 shirt. I know he's a right-footed left back with a number 7, but he makes it work, man, and that's all you can say. So if you're into the Cancelo culture, it is pinned at the top there. Cancelo culture. You want to get your t-shirt, you can go for it. There's more colours available than that purple one currently showing, in case you're right there. But either way, I thought Cancelo was brilliant. I'm loving Phil Foden as well. Phil Foden just scoring goals and goals and goals and goals at the moment. I'm going to look at Phil Foden's stats. Phil Foden there, if you go back over here again, Phil Foden currently is one of the top goal scorers in the league. He's on 6 Premier League goals, He's only 2 off Harry Kane, which is remarkable for a guy, that some people were questioning, which is just mental, but, this is where we're at. He's currently, I'm looking at his stats over here on this side on Google. He's got 6 goals in 9 Premier League games so far. So he's got 7 in 11. Sorry, 7-11, yeah, which is really impressive, man. That's really impressive stats so far. And of course, he's got a couple of assists as well. Phil's having a great start to the season, and he's definitely finding his best form. And you've got to enjoy that. I mean, the quality of his finish was absolutely wonderful. What I love about Phil Foden right now is he's showing that confidence in front of goal. And what I love about Manchester City right now is they're showing that confidence in front of goal. Apart from maybe Jack Grealish, who can't really finish, unfortunately. But at times over the last couple of years, we saw people like Sterling and Foden and everyone else snatch at chances. And one of my theories was, particularly with Sterling's case actually, and maybe even Jesus, is that they were so unused to being the main people to get the goals. Like, they could score goals, but when they were asked to be the ones to score goals to win the games, they wilted a little bit under pressure because they weren't used to being the one that everyone looked to. They had Aguero alongside him for so many years that it didn't matter either Phil Foden or Sterling and you missed a chance, because guess who's going to score? Aguero will. Aguero will bail us out. But now it's going to fly. Buzzing him out, it's annoying me. But we've gone back to the point now where we've got a striker, a wonderful, inevitable striker in Erling Haaland who scores goal after goal after goal, that it doesn't matter if Phil Foden misses the chance, because he's going to score anyway. We're probably going to win the game. The resulting knock-on effect of that is we've got a Phil Foden who's playing without pressure, who's obviously learning and taking the confidence as well from Erling Haaland, and it looks like the rest of the team are. That goal was, it was wonderful. A lovely dinked finish, and a man playing like he's just scored a hat-trick, which he has, of course. Of course, as well, KDB with another assist for Phil Foden. It's just 9 assists already in the Premier League. His own record, tied with Henry, of course, of 20. Look, he needs 11 more in 20 odd games. He's absolutely going to get it. I think he's going to get the record because he's finally found, a man who is as good at scoring goals as he is good at creating them in Erling Haaland. And of course, with players confident around him, as we just discussed, it's a recipe for beautiful disaster for everyone else. It really is. So I love it. Yeah, KDB with another assist. Of course, Mahrez getting another goal, which will be good for his confidence. I don't think Mahrez had his best game today. He wasted a little bit wasteful here and there, and probably would have been a little bit nervous as well about Cole Palmer's cameo, which was really impressive, by the way, to the point where I bet he's thinking, "Oh God, this guy could get ahead of me at some point before the end of the season." But it did show as well today, innit, that Erling Haaland, he is normal. As much as we joke about him being a robot or alien or whatever, he is actually human. He is skin and bones and blood like the rest of us, and he is prone to mistakes like the rest of us, but he still scored, and he still had a decent game. He just missed a couple of chances that you would expect him to score usually, but he's gonna do that every now and then, but he still scored, which is crazy. He scored yet again. That run carries on. How many games has he scored in a row now? And someone find it out. I can't be asked doing the maths, but either way, it was wonderful to see him crack on, and still find a way to score. After that open goal that he missed, not open goal, but, the sitter on the plate that De Bruyne set up, I was thinking, right, I even tweeted, it's not going to be his day today. And of course, like a fucking idiot, I was wrong. He got his goal because Guardiola left him on the pitch, which does imply he won't be playing midweek, by the way. But Guardiola left him on the pitch and he got his goal, so there we go. Beppy with the super chat saying, top of the league, top of the league. Erling Haaland, he's top of the league. He's top of the league. He's top of the league. Erling Haaland, he's top of the league. Go on, Blues. Go on, Beppy. Indeed, my friend. Top of the league. Hopefully we'll stay there. I kind of want Arsenal. Normally I'd want Liverpool to drop some points, but I don't fear Liverpool right now. So I want Liverpool to beat Arsenal, which is crazy to say that. But, I don't fear Liverpool currently, even though we got them at the weekend, so maybe I'm being naive there. That's how I feel, Liverpool are currently on how many points? Liverpool, they are sat down on 10. We are 13 ahead of them. They've got 2 games in hand, but I don't fear them, so let them beat Arsenal. And then at that point, I'm confident we'll stay there until the end of the season, top of the table and all that kind of stuff, so it'll be good stuff. But yeah, today I thought this was a good performance. I don't think it was an incredible performance, but it was a good one. And the goals that we're scoring at the moment, I'm seeing people terrified of us. I'm seeing people who are just moaning consistently about Man City because how good we are and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. It's wonderful stuff. It's wonderful stuff. The seeing the fear on everyone else's eyes, and the fact that knowing that this City side is still just getting going, and the people that the team that's meant to stop us is Arsenal currently. I think people feel like the inevitable thing is coming here, and it's going to be a Manchester City Premier League victory again. And do we have the quality maybe to go further in the Champions League? We potentially do. I want to talk about Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, man. This lad is ready. This lad is very, very ready, Cole Palmer. He's getting more and more confident. We're starting to see the fruits of Guardiola's labour working on the pitch. But that natural talent, I remember in my pre-season preview, I talked about Cole Palmer being ready to explode, the quality that he's got. He's wonderful. Another good cameo. You can see that natural ability that he's got that I don't think Riyad's got anymore, unfortunately, because he hasn't got the pace. But he can go past people, not just once, but time and time again. The dribbles that he did, he looks so much in sync with this team at the moment. He looks like a Premier League quality player. He looks like more than a Premier League quality player. He looks like a guy who could actually potentially star in this team at some point. He's going to the very top, Cole Palmer. It's like we've got a young Riyad Mahrez come through who's got a little bit more energy. He's an absolute Rolls Royce of a footballer, and I do wonder how good he would be already if he hadn't got the injury last year that kept him out for quite a long time, because the quality that he's got, well, I'm expecting him to start probably his midweek. I think he should do, personally. I think he's earned a chance, and I think we're seeing that when you put him on the side that he favours, he's a good dribbler, man. He had his fullback on toast. A quality footballer, another City young lad. He's absolutely going to break into this team. He's going to score goals. He's going to create chances because he is a mesmerically gifted footballer, and he just makes football look so effortless and so easy, and I love to see it. And of course, as well, it wasn't just Cole Palmer who got into the team. We saw Rico Lewis again, as Samar pointed out in the comments. Rico Lewis, another very gifted young footballer, came on in midfield nonetheless, as Bernardo Silva made way. He came on there, which is great, and there's not really many greater seals of approval for a young player. to be given a midfield role under Guardiola, given the fact that it's the position that Guardiola values more than any other. Rico Lewis, Cole Palmer, it's great stuff, isn't it, man? It's great to see it because they deserve it. They deserve it because of the quality. And we're seeing more City fans and more young players get through. Look, this 5 substitutions thing at this stage of the season, Guardiola is really using it. He's making the most of it, which is great because it's what we all want to see, isn't it? We all want to see, these young lads get through, and this is a good way to use them. We are killing games off so easily, and so early that it's giving these young players plenty of chances. I was on the overlap for the season preview, the one with Carragher and Neville, the big fan debate and so on, and I was over that on that start of the season, and Carragher said that he didn't really see Haaland making much of a difference to Manchester City's points total in terms of we're capable of getting high 90s anyway, and he's probably actually right. I don't think we're going to necessarily win more games or anything, but I said on that show that I think the difference Haaland's going to make is he's going to kill games off quicker, and I think that has been proven to be true. Haaland helps us kill games off not after like 80 odd minutes, after 45, 50 minutes. City have got so much more options when he's on the pitch, be it his goals or the space that he creates, that what we're seeing now is we're able to get Sergio Gomez acclimatised, Julio Alvarez acclimatised, Julian Alvarez, getting him on the pitch nice and early. And of course, it means we get the academy players like Wilson Esbrand or Cole or Rico. We're getting them on the pitch nice and early because Haaland's enabling us to destroy teams early. So that's what I love about it. Right now, we're seeing the best of all the worlds. All the world, everyone's getting games. We're scoring loads of goals. We've got boyhood City fans, generational potentially, 2 potentially generational City fans, Foden and Erling Haaland, scoring loads of goals, which is then making way for other Manchester City young fans. It's just wonderful stuff, and it's great. And I don't really know what more anyone could want. And it is brilliant. It is wonderful. We are basically evolving our game to be not just this glorious possession-led team, but we can counter now with pace. We can be more direct. We can dribble. We can just whip a cross in with a big number 9 there to get his head on it. There is so much variety and versatility to this Manchester City side that if one way doesn't get you, the other way certainly fucking is going to instead. It's really wonderful to see, and I just don't really know how anyone stops us, and we've not really seen the final form of this team yet either. It is only a young team, and it's a team that has so many changes that Guardiola will still be tweaking it in a few months' time to get the best version of this team, and it's going to get better. I just don't see how it doesn't get better. Once Palmer's got even more settled, once Calvin Phillips is back and playing, Kyle Walker comes back from injury, once Alvarez is even more adapted and Haaland's even more adapted, and once we start to, Akanji as well, it's wonderful stuff, basically. Akanji, by the way, I like the formation we played where it was sort of like a 3 at the back, though often it was 4 with Akanji pushing was a right wing back. It was really strange, but he suits that role so well. I'm pretty certain, by the way, his family were... I ran into his family at the end when I was going to the toilet on the way home after the studio stuff. I'm pretty certain either his son or his nephew or whatever, and his dad was in the toilet in a cubicle next to it. I'm pretty certain his son or some other young kid with a candy shirt and was running around. Very adorable. Said hello to me when I was in the toilet. I was like, hi. It was only a tiny little kid. It was adorable though. Big up to Harrison for becoming a member. Harrison, you absolute legend. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Academy. Harrison, you absolute superstar. I'll get you on the Wall of Fame for tomorrow's videos. Harrison, thank you so much. Massively appreciated for the support on the channel. Akanji once again, wonderful. Cancelo, wonderful, I thought defensively we were good again as always. Ake, excellent. Ake's really coming to his own in this team, hasn't he? He's found his quality. He's found, his brilliance. Ake, he's just a top quality centre back. So is Ruben Diaz, of course, and we're going to see Laporte probably midweek or whatever. Big love to you too, Harrison. Thank you so much. And Mark Harris says, pity that the World Cup is going to punctuate our season on a run of form. Yeah, maybe, mate. But look at it this way: Erling Haaland, probably the best number 9 in the world, gets a month off to rest his feet, and rest his muscles. So that's a good thing for us. He'll come back watching. Look, imagine how motivated Haaland's going to be to score another 40 goals in the second half of the season or something like that. Because he's watched some of the best players in world football play at a World Cup when he sat there not being able to be involved. He must be so frustrated by that. So he'll be rested and raring to remind the world just how good he is. And not that he'll have anything to prove, but, just think about how ready he's going to be. To me, that's going to be great. Yeah, I really like Sergio Gomez too. Polyhymnia. I think he's great. I think he's got such a good left foot. He seems this Manchester City side, and he's going to get better as well. And yeah, overall, it's just everything's very good. You know, there's no negatives at all. I can't really think of any. You're like, it's just we've got great young players. You know, starting to make the stamp on the game. We've got Haaland being a dream. We've got great football. We've got records which are fun for the fans, you know. Records being broken. We are top of the league. Things are getting better and better. We are still unbeaten. We are scoring at a quite ridiculous rate. I mean, I'm going to look at the Premier League table again. You know, how many goals are we averaging per game there? Someone do the quick math. 33 divided by 9 is 3.66 per goals per game. 3.5 goals a game we're averaging. Jesus Christ, that is incredible. So we times that by 38. Look, we're on to score 139 goals at this rate. We are not going to score 139 goals, but that is quite remarkable. It's very good, isn't it? It's very, very, very good. I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, this is a wonderful time to be a Manchester City fan. Like, Grealish got on as well, and he got a really good kind of cheer from everyone else. I loved seeing Grealish come on and get, you know, an awful lot of attention when he came on, because he deserves it at the moment. He's obviously in great form, and he looked confident once again when he came on. Everything looks good. Everything is wonderful. You are wonderful. And I'm very, very hungry. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll go live again, of course, tomorrow, and I'll do the 5 things learned. But I'm a hungry boy because I've not eaten since, I don't know what time, about midday or something like that. So I'm going to get some food, going to see my very pregnant wife. Come on, baby. Baby soon come. Come on. We're waiting for baby now. The due date was today, by the way. The due date is today. Obviously, babies don't arrive on the due date because it's the random number, you know, random date that you're given. But yeah, but baby's due date was today. So happy due date to us. Hopefully, Saturday next week, baby will be here and you can all, you know, meet our baby. It'll be great. Anyway, you're all beautiful. You're all wonderful. Please do hit the subscribe button. While I'm on the video here, let's get over 100 likes. And let's see if we can get to 64,700. Some of you watching will have not subscribed yet. So please subscribe. Come on, we can do it. We can get up to 65,000. We can do it. We can do it. Hit the subscribe button. Get the likes up. Let me know in the comments who your man of the match was and what your favourite goal was for today. And I will see you all tomorrow for 5 things that we learned from Manchester City 4, Southampton 0. I also want to say thank you, by the way, for the support constantly, because, you know, because of people like you supporting, I got to go on the City Matchday live show again today, you know, and it was mint. I mean, look at this. I'll just jump over here again, like, oh, come on, look at how much fun is this, man? Look at that out here. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun, you know, working with Kel and everyone, just being on the City Matchday show. It's just, you know, I mean, look, it's wonderful. I appreciate it massively. Thank you so much. You're all awesome. Thank you. Right, anyway. Bye-bye. You're all mid in a bit. Bye-bye. See you later, guys.